Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Welcome. Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. It is a momentous day today as the 20 remaining living hostages have been returned now to Israel. 20.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
That's
they're
the only ones left alive.
Men.
All men. Oh,
the
my.
women and children.
I didn't hear that part.
Are no more.
Golly.
Oh, man.
The barbarians, man.
But what are they? We've had sworn testimony.
We got audio playing right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. We did have sworn testimony, though. So put that in your pipe.
That's always good.
Tim Burchett chiming in here. So obviously big fanfare happening in Israel right now, and rightfully so.
President Trump is there, and he's receiving all kinds of praise from Benjamin Netanyahu. He already said he's the best friend Israel has ever had.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty clear.
Absolutely.
Doesn't seem to be any doubt about that.
No argument.
So it looks like out of the 250 hostages that were originally taken, 168 came back alive. Just despicable.
Wow.
How many people they killed. And, are they going to be held accountable? Is what happened to the Gaza Strip holding them accountable for this? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see if that's what it takes. I mean, I'm happy and overjoyed that we got the hostages back. But we had to return 2,000 of their people.
Yeah.
That really irks me a little.
2,000.
Really irks me a little.
They return 20.
Yeah.
A little disproportionate.
It is. It most definitely is.
Yeah. Netanyahu did just say there at the Knesset that while Trump may not have the Nobel Peace Prize, which, I mean,
hard to believe.
Seriously. He is going to make sure that Trump gets the Israel Prize, which he would be the first non-Israeli to receive the highest honor for that nation.
Oh, nice.
And the Venezuelan lady
That's
said
nice.
that she dedicated hers to Trump. She said Trump should have won
She
it.
sure did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
That's cool.
Play clip 10 real quick. Look at this. Somebody got inside information on the betting markets for that Nobel Peace Prize that went to this lady down there, Machado in Venezuela. And so you'll see the betting odds just a couple of hours before they make the announcement. She's nowhere near it. Look at this. Nobody's even thinking she has a chance. And then boom, right beforehand, somebody made $65,000 off of that, actually.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay.
So that's some dirty business going on.
Couldn't
there.
have been any of the members at the Nobel Peace Prize.
No.
Group,
Surely
right?
not.
No.
Surely not.
No.
They're above reproach.
Yeah, thank you.
Those people. Yeah. As filled with integrity as a human being
what I
can
was thinking,
possibly
yeah.
be. So, I surprised you even.
I apologize.
Okay. I'm not sure I accept your apology, really. Wow. It was so outrageous. But it is great to have the 20 remaining hostages returned. It just would have been nice if this would have happened, I don't know, 2 years ago. Like on this date 2 years ago would have been a reasonable time frame to get him back in 6 days.
Yeah. Netanyahu made the point this morning in his speech. He said, "Yeah, we got some released right after, but it wasn't. It was right after." And thanks for the memory refresher, Netanyahu. Right after your election, Mr. President. That's when we got a lot more. You recall, like just in the days and weeks following Trump's election.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, it took several Trump threats there a couple of weeks ago, saying we're going to hunt you down and kill you if you don't release them all at once. And they didn't release them by that Sunday, but here we are 8 days later, and they've released them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's probably about as good as you can expect. But 2,000 in exchange for 20?
I know. It just irks me.
Yeah.
It does.
And criminals being released.
Right.
As opposed to people who are completely innocent, and there was no reason for them to be a hostage in the Gaza Strip. There's no reason for it. So you had people on one hand who have committed heinous acts, criminal acts, and those are all being returned, as opposed to 20 innocents who had no business being abducted by anybody. So I don't know. I don't know how you bring up the sympathy for what's going on with the Palestinians when they are just absolutely in the wrong. They supported all of this. They participated on October 7th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're the ones who elected Hamas. They continue to support them in huge numbers. Something like 80 or 90% of the Palestinians support what Hamas is doing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I never forget that the Bebas boys and their mom, they were killed by civilians. They were choked to death by
and I think
civilians.
there were a lot of...
Yeah.
There was a lot of that went on. A lot of it. Thousands of Gazan citizens poured across that border. It wasn't just terrorists. It was also Gazan citizens. And they were taking, like you just said, Keith, they killed in some cases, they killed Israelis, took others hostages.
Yeah, I mean, they became terrorists, for sure.
Yeah, right. That's right. And a case could be made that they were, I don't know, sort of becoming terrorists when they voted a terrorist organization into office.
You could make that case.
Could make the case. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. And yet, Kamala Harris, everywhere she goes, she gets shouted down on this book tour by pro-Palestinian protesters talking about the war crimes she supported. My gosh. But, I don't have any sympathy for her.
I don't either.
On the book trail, the book tour trail, because, she's in part responsible for what's going on right now. But it is an interesting situation when the left they're so out of their minds with support for Hamas
and that
they show up and just heckle their own people.
Yeah, absolutely. And as many times as she has to say, hey, look, I'm not the president, I like. Because they were saying that look, I can't do anything for you. I'm not the president. You're right.
Yeah,
you're not.
Thank Heaven you're not the president.
Keep saying it.
Jeez.
Yeah. Right.
Meanwhile, back here at home, the vice president was making the rounds on the Sunday shows yesterday. That's always fun. Here was JD Vance on Chuck Schumer and the shutdown.
This isn't a deal making. This isn't a negotiation. This is hostage taking. The Chuck Schumer has not said to us, this is what we need. He said that unless you give us what we need, we're going to shut down the government. That is a totally different thing. If Chuck Schumer wants to come into the Oval Office or come to my house, he is welcome to talk about how to fix health care policy for Americans. Of course, we want to lower insurance premiums. We want to make sure that the skyrocketing health care costs of the Biden administrations start to level off and hopefully come down. That's one conversation. But you don't come into the Oval Office and say, unless you, the President of the United States, give us everything that I want, I'm going to shut down the government. I'm going to deny low-income women and children their food benefits. I'm not going to pay the troops. That is what Chuck Schumer has put us in the situation of doing. We don't negotiate with a person who has taken the entire federal government hostage over a health care policy dispute. And I think that basic principle, you saw Barack Obama say this to Ted Cruz and a number of Republicans. We want to talk about health care policy, but we're not going to shut down the government over this. That's all that Donald Trump is now saying to Chuck Schumer and the far left Democrats. We are not going to negotiate over opening the government. We'll negotiate on health care policy, but only once you do your job and open up the people's government.
So that's what he had to say on Face the Nation. He also discussed Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker declining federal assistance in Illinois.
You know, Governor Pritzker will talk a lot, I'm sure, about how bad Donald Trump is, about how bad I am, and about how bad the administration is. He is the governor of a state that where its biggest city has murder rates that rival the most violent places in the third world, George. Why is he so mad at Donald Trump for trying to keep Chicagoans safe? He should be mad at the criminals that he has failed to keep at bay. We're trying to help him, and we're trying to help the residents of his biggest city. I wish that he would let us, because he certainly isn't doing the job himself.
That's right. Things got a little heated with Stephanopoulos. Stephanopoulos was asking JD Vance about the suggestion that border czar Tom Homan took a bribe, and that didn't go well. And he kept trying over and over to get him to admit that Homan took a bribe. Did he accept the $50,000? Did he keep the $50,000? Yeah, but did he keep the $50,000? So here's what happened there.
I don't know what tape you're referring to, George. I saw media reports that Tom Homan accepted a bribe. There's no evidence of that. And here's, George, why fewer and fewer people watch your program and why you're losing credibility. Because you're talking for now 5 minutes with the Vice President of the United States about this story regarding Tom Homan, a story that I've read about, but I don't even know the video that you're talking about. Meanwhile, low-income women can't get food because the Democrats and Chuck Schumer have shut down the government. Right now, we're trying to figure out how to pay our troops because Chuck Schumer has shut down the government. You are focused on a bogus story. You're insinuating criminal wrongdoing against a guy who has done nothing wrong instead of focusing on the fact that our country is struggling because our government's shut down. Let's talk about the real issues, George. I think the American people would benefit much more from that than from you going down some weird left-wing rabbit hole where the facts clearly show that Tom Homan didn't engage in any criminal wrongdoing.
It's not a weird left-wing rabbit hole. I didn't insinuate anything. I asked you whether Tom Homan accepted $50,000, as was heard on an audio tape recorded by the FBI in September 2024, and you did not answer the question. Thank you for your time this morning.
No, George, I said that I don't.
Up next, we'll be right back.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
He was livid because he got called out on his own show. He was
his own
livid.
BS. I mean, they just cut him off.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
You did not see that very often. I'll tell you
don't.
To see the Vice President of the United States cut off like that.
Because they want access to the president and the vice president. And he just might have shut off that access.
I was just about to say, if you're the White House,
I'm not going back on that show.
I don't know.
I'm not letting anybody in the administration go back on that show.
From the executive branch.
Yeah, screw you.
ABC.
We're not coming on ABC. We know what you're up to here. We know what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And the way you treat these officials. And for him to say he's not insinuating anything.
Stop it.
That's just a bald-faced lie.
You are.
Of course he's insinuating that he took a bribe. Before the clip begins here, JD was asking him, took $50,000 for what? What did he take $50,000 for? I don't know. I don't know whether he did work for him. Do you know what that was all about?
If that actually happened.
Right. Now, there is a clip, and I think we played it. Did we not play it? Or was it off the air? With Homan being offered the $50,000 or whatever.
I haven't heard this.
Yeah, there was audio that was recorded that the FBI or someone had,
Mm-hmm. And at one point we played it. But it was my impression that Tom Homan didn't take it. So I don't know.
Mine too. And,
I don't know.
And if you believe that he did, it was for work for his company. He wasn't involved in the government at the time.
Right.
So, I mean,
yeah.
You know, Stephanopoulos, this thing is you talk about somebody who should be on their best behavior. You just cost ABC $15 million on the whole Eugene Carroll rape thing. You might want to you might want to pull it back a little bit. Shows you proper respect because he's cost ABC $15 million. He's now possibly going to cause them to lose access. At least if I were in charge of who gets to do interviews on ABC.
That almost should have happened already, but absolutely.
He needs to go.
Yeah.
Wow. I also, speaking of the government shutdown, Mike Johnson was on another network, not ABC, Fox, I believe, where he found out about this No Kings rally that's happening on the 18th of this month, and he claims that the government will be shut down until at least then.
A very patient guy, but I have had it with these people. They're playing games with real people's lives. The theory we have right now, they have a Hate America rally that's scheduled for October 18th on the National Mall. It's all the pro-Hamas wing and the Antifa people. They're all coming out. Some of the House Democrats are selling T-shirts for the event, and it's being told to us that they won't be able to reopen the government until after that rally because they can't face their rabid base. I mean, this is serious business hurting real people. And I'm beyond words. I can't believe they're actually doing this.
Okay, so then Bernie Sanders, you know him, you love him, responds. It looks like he's ready to sell me a used car, to be honest, but he responded.
No, Speaker Johnson, the No Kings rally on October 18th is not a hate America rally. In fact, it's quite the contrary. It's a love America rally.
Is
It's
it?
a rally of millions of people all over this country who believe in our Constitution, who believe in American freedom, and are not going to let you and Donald Trump turn this country into an authoritarian society. It's a group of people who are disgusted that you and your friends want to double healthcare premiums in this country and take healthcare away from 15 million Americans. The right to protest is what America is about. You are not going to stop us.
Can we take it again from the top without the blaring fire truck horn in the background? No, you get one take.
I can get you into this. I can get you into this 92 Toyota.
That's right. It looked like he was in a park, like a used car lot. That's funny. Oh, boy. I don't know, man. I love the comment by Theo Wald, who says, Democrats got their shutdown and will now be rewarded with their precious bureaucracy being gutted. I definitely voted for this. That's fun.
Yeah, that is
fun. Wow. So there was a big concern among a lot of Trump supporters on Friday when, seemingly out of the blue, War Secretary Pete Hegseth sat down and signed a deal with Qatar.
We also value the close cooperation between Doha and Washington that led to the signing of the Gaza peace plan on October 8th. This historic achievement underscores what can be accomplished when our nations work together with courage and trust, amongst other partners such as Egypt and Turkey. We further welcome today's signing of the letter of acceptance establishing a Qatari Emir Air Force facility and Mountain Home Air Base in Idaho. This step strengthens interoperabilities, enhance joint readiness, and advance our shared defense goals. Mr. Secretary, together we will continue to deepen this strategic partnership in pursuit of lasting peace and shared security. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Sign now.
Sign trade. How about that?
That is awesome, isn't it?
Isn't that good? Good stuff. Yeah, what could go wrong here? Nothing. Qatar, Idaho, same thing.
It's just it's just a contingent of Qatari F-15s and pilots to enhance the combined training
in their own facility.
Yes. Now
on our Air Force base.
People were all wound up about this, and he actually,
me too.
Thank you.
Yeah, and me too.
Me too.
But he on Friday then later clarified that Qatar doesn't have its own base in the U.S. The U.S. military has long-standing partnership with Qatar, including today's cooperation, and they don't have a base. We control the existing base like we do with all our partners because Qatar isn't the only country that has training on that base. I can't remember the other country that's there already, but there's another country that is already doing that.
In Idaho.
In Idaho.
In Idaho.
It may be Singapore. Because I watched this little video over the weekend that
I
showed
thought it said here. And
predominantly it's NATO allies that we have around the country on our bases. And so I was thrown by seeing Singapore and Idaho. So I don't know.
Maybe that was it. I thought it said here in the story, and
I talked to an retired Air Force colonel about this, and she said that this isn't really that big of a deal. We have a lot of I guess the word was allies.
Right.
Like I just mentioned, partnerships, that around the country. Well, then I see Peter Schweitzer talking to Mark Levin saying, yeah, the Qatari royal family is bankrolling the Zoran Mamdani candidacy in New York for mayor. And I'm like, okay, what the hell? Oh, I don't know. Help.
Wow.
I mean, because we have a clip from 2017, right?
Yeah.
Of Trump talking about Qatar.
Yeah, here he is discussing Qatar.
The nation of Qatar, unfortunately, has historically been a funder of terrorism.
Oh.
At a very high level.
Wait, what?
This was
and in the wake of that conference, nations came together
Did
and
we
spoke
have this
to me
digitally colored so long
about confronting Qatar over its behavior. So we had a decision to make.
Uh-oh.
Do we take the easy road or do we finally take a hard but necessary action? We have to stop the funding of terrorism.
Amen.
Sure.
I decided, along with Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, our great generals and military
upgrade.
people.
No kidding.
The time had come to call
Remembered him? No one.
on Qatar to end its funding. They have to end that funding.
Okay. Well,
that's
things have
interesting.
changed. But again, how old were you in 2017? I was 4. I was 4 years old back then. So I don't even remember that far back. It's amazing that somebody was
Absolutely.
able to play that clip.
It's a game show question, too, to remember who was the Secretary of State in 2017.
I wouldn't have.
No one could tell
No
you
one.
Rex
That's
Tillerson.
No way. It's true.
Now, I don't know if any connection whatsoever here, but there was a bad car wreck in Egypt that killed some Qatari officials that were on their way to these peace talks.
Oh, wow.
With Israel and Hamas. Again, I don't. Jeffrey, are you sensing a
Weird.
connection?
No, I don't.
It's just very odd
accidents
timing.
happen all the time.
Odd timing. So I don't
Things
know.
fall out of the sky.
Look,
accident.
the thing about Trump is that there are more than one occasion where you see something, hear something, and your initial gut is like, whoa, what's this all about? And eventually it makes sense. I hope this eventually makes sense. Right now, it's quite distressing to think of a nation with such
he's
clear
been over
ties.
there. He's been over there glad handing. This is what part of bringing the peace to the region means, and that's
And it was the day
shared
after.
capability. I know.
Day after.
I know.
It was the deal with, look, let's get this peace deal signed, and then as soon as that's
we're in.
done, then you're in Idaho. You're as good as in Idaho, right? I don't know, man.
There's plenty of stores on the land just outside of our air base owned by the Chinese. You can stop in and talk to them anytime.
Now they're the ones that set Trump up with a new and improved Air Force One. Is that right?
Was it Qatar?
I think
Yeah, that was.
Yes,
yeah,
that was Qatar. Yeah, it was. So relations have improved.
I see.
With them since 2017.
How
Quite
old were you
clearly.
in 2017?
Yeah, I mean, we don't even remember. That's how long ago it was.
I don't know.
But I will tell you this. I've mentioned this many times. I don't even like training the athletes of these other nations and then sending them back to their own country to beat us in the Olympics. I certainly don't want to train their pilots. I don't want them learning on our equipment. Why would you do this?
I barely want them to have our equipment.
I don't want them to. I don't want them to. Certainly not Qatar. I mean, if it's Israel, we could talk about it. If it's
Saudi Arabia?
If it's Britain, no. I don't want Saudi Arabia to have it. No, I don't. I really don't. But are you going to lose them to Russia if you don't provide them with stuff? Probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
What about Puerto Rico? Can we train here?
No.
No.
You are lucky to remain a territory
Stay
out
on
of
your
the
island.
space
Yeah.
you have.
You got a perfectly fine
That's
island
right.
there. Where
You're
you
welcome.
can
We
do
wanna be
all the
trained as
training
You
you
are
want.
welcome.
We want to be trained as well.
Yeah, that was after the Spanish American War.
Yes.
Yeah, you're like the little piece that was thrown in on a fantasy football tree, like a blockbuster deal. And
What the
We'll give you
heck?
Puerto Rico. So you guys just we'll train you there.
So pipe down.
Stay there.
Okay.
I think we've already made Chris sad today.
Yeah,
I know.
Seems like it.
I know.
But welcome back.
I just wanted to train. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to train. Obviously, I need the training. Barely can speak English here.
I mean, do they train gate guards? Do they do that? Is
Do
there
we
training
need gate
necessary
guards?
for that?
It's a good
Do we
question.
need
Is
gate
there
guards?
training involved in gate
Oh,
guarding?
trust me.
Okay, stand here
Yeah, a
until
lot.
a car comes up and then push the button and the bar goes up.
And then don't
It's-
forget to wave. See, you forgot the waving.
Oh, yeah.
There is no
Wave them
waving, first
through.
of all.
Waving through.
Wave
There's
them
no
through.
waving.
Go ahead.
I will say, though, when I visited the Air Force campus there in Colorado and I approached the gate there, the guy was very cool, but he took my driver's license because I had to do a U-turn because they had construction and I wasn't getting in. And so is that like collateral? So to make sure that I come back, not only
No.
did I identify me and probably run me through a computer real quick.
No, it's
As I'm doing the U-turn.
The procedure that you do U-turn. Let's say you keep going. We just got your information, so we just start
Right.
describing Keith Malinak, white, beard, hat,
White
date
beard,
of birth.
hat. Okay.
So.
And then what? And then what do you do?
Then I come
the
around, he
cop.
goes, all right, have a good, safe
Yeah.
trip back to
Oh, well,
Texas.
you get it back.
okay.
Oh, the
Yeah.
U-turn wasn't
No.
3
But if
miles
he keeps
in.
going forward, man, that's an immediate
Huh.
gate guard runner, and you just go, boom, get in the
They
patrol car.
live for that, right?
Oh, we want you to pass the second cone. You could pass the first one, and we sometimes may give you the wrong information to see if we could just get in the cop car and pursue you.
See.
So you're not going to just start shooting? You're going to get in.
We don't shoot unless you cross the red line. If you cross the red line, I can't do anything, but I have to shoot you.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know, man.
I have to.
Where's the red line?
In the flat line.
Well, that cleared it up.
Yeah, didn't it?
Sure did.
Didn't it?
It's right there.
In the flight line.
Flight
line.
Flight line.
You said
Yeah.
flat line.
Oh, my bad. I apologize.
The red line is in the flight line.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but on this Qatar thing, man,
Don't ask anymore.
You keep your friends close and your enemies closer, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I will say this.
Very angry last week.
He's done a great job with getting the Arab countries on board with the peace plan. He's done a really good job with that. And maybe this is part of that. This is probably part of that.
I forgot the reasoning, but it did make sense. I saw a comment on X on Friday when this went down that these pilots, I forgot what the reasoning was, but they can't train in Qatar. I don't know if maybe the air base or something just isn't equipped for it. And I got to think, all right, this makes sense. I forgot what it was. But in all likelihood, if they're going to be fighting a war, aren't they going to need to be over there?
You would think so, yeah.
So I don't know.
Being in Idaho won't help them much. No.
Better not. Anyway, Idaho, cheers.
I mean, I don't know why they couldn't do it in Qatar.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's strange.
Well, you also have Lackland Air Force Base. They have about 40 countries that train in that one base.
And that's where?
Right here in Texas.
The 40 countries are here
40
training
countries.
at Lackland?
Yes, because I remember when I went through my K-9 training, I was training with people from around the world. So
allies, hopefully? Not a lot of Did you have communist Chinese there with you?
Was
No,
Qatar
but they
there?
had the
Was
Conga.
Qatar there?
I had Conga there.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see. Time will tell.
I did see some Middle Eastern people there. I do remember that because they had their gold chains. It was pretty cool.
Did you say someone just got kicked out of the president's speech over?
Yes,
in Israel?
president's speech was Trump was speaking at the place, and all of a sudden there was a guy that lost his cool and started yelling, and Secret Service and whoever.
What was he yelling?
I don't know because it was speaking gibberish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like Arab gibberish, or was it Hebrew?
It was Hebrew gibberish.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they cut the mic. They didn't want to hear anything else, and
got him out of there.
They got him out of there.
So, is that somebody else who was accusing Israel of genocide?
They did say it was is this like the parliament? Because they kept saying kick the parliament member. Kick the parliament member.
Oh, it's a parliament member.
Yes, and they.
Okay, so they've got their own Jasmine Crockett over there.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. You know they have their own issues like that, and they're probably really severe over there.
Yeah. Now, play the clip 9 there of Greta real quick, because she's over there, and she's obviously a big part of this peace deal. Let's see what she has to say here.
People keep asking me, what are the links between climate justice and Palestine, and why do you care about Palestine? I do not understand how people cannot see that connection. In what ways are Palestine and climate justice not connected? Why should I not care about Palestine? I am a human being. I have basic values, common sense.
Not
of
for
course,
Israel,
there are
apparently.
the obvious links between climate justice, environmental destruction, and Palestine, which is wars, occupations, environmental degradation, ecocide, huge emissions.
Can you pause it for a second?
They go hand in hand.
Does she just go into the beauty salon and say, give me the
Pat.
Prince Galahad look?
Yes.
Chop it off.
Is that what it is?
That's right. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, give me I don't know, like Renaissance. I'm thinking 1545.
You probably
Maybe I'm a
when you say a hair salon,
squire.
you mean her in her own bathroom with a pair of scissors.
You got to save money,
Yeah.
Times are tough for the old Greta these days. She's not grifting as hard.
It's just her humanity that sides her with the Palestinians and with Hamas.
That's
Her flotilla was the same, the equivalent of taking 200 airplane trips from Barcelona if she had just taken that. So she really loves the planet.
Wow.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
some tweets here. Urban city farming thought criminal. Tweets, Trump got the hostages back and brought peace in Israel. Get ready for the next headline from the New York Times. Trump is failing at his job of being Hitler.
Yeah, he is.
Kenneth Parker, what's the polymarket odds on JD going back on ABC or ABC apologizing at 2 a.m.? Yeah, I think 0 on both of those. From giblets, tomato, flightline, English, Territorian. And this from, let's see, Cowena Box Trucker. Cowena, whatever it is.
Okay.
Idaho is nice this time of year, and there's a shot of the
lovely.
Nice shot of the Boise skyline there. It's beautiful.
That's funny.
Bringing a little Qatar to
that's not far off.
To the
very
famous potato state. That's great.
There's parts of DFW that already look like that.
Sure are.
Really is.
Sure are.
Really is true. All right.
Sad.
You're going to check the 5-5 now with
all right.
Jeffy.
Let's rock and roll. Those of you living in the Northeast, New York and New Jersey have a state of emergency going on right now. The nor'easter is pounding the East Coast, and so be safe out there. There's rain, wind, flooding. Be careful. Sad news: Leela's Hair Museum is closing its doors for good. About 30 years of this hair art collection in Kansas City suburb of Independence, Missouri, has seen century-old wreaths made from human hair fill the walls of Leela's Hair Museum. Glass cases overflow with necklaces and watch bands woven from the locks of the dead. We have past presidents, Marilyn Monroe, the great Phyllis Diller donated a wreath made from her family. The frames filled the walls of her home and the beauty school that she ran with her husband. She had them stashed everywhere, and her granddaughter is now getting rid of it. I'm sorry, rehoming these hair things. Because she died in November of last year, and now the granddaughter is like, we're not going to go ahead and keep it open. This is Grandma's joint. So the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, National Museum for Women of Art in D.C. Are all getting bits and pieces, hair pieces from the museum, and she just wants people to see all this because that's what she wanted. That's what Grandma wanted. But when this is empty, it's going to break my heart a little bit. Not enough to keep it open, but okay. Rest in peace to Leela's Hair Museum. If you haven't been there in Independence, Missouri, man, what fun it was.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, well,
because I haven't been there.
You didn't go there?
No. So I'll just have to take your word for it.
Okay.
I'm sure it was fantastic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Party time.
Unforgettable.
Right yeah. Exactly. Coming to a workplace near you soon, J.P. Morgan Chase isn't taking any security chances at his new $3 billion headquarters in Midtown Manhattan, so it's requiring employees to offer up biometric data in order to access the building. The bank initially called it voluntary. That is not voluntary anymore. Biometric access is now required to get into the skyscraper at 270 Park Avenue. That means that instead of scanning badges, employees will have to approach either using their palms or fingerprints. Ocular scans are also possible. Building access, you're not getting in unless you have something: fingerprint, palm print, ocular. The stricter measures come on the heels of the deadly shooting in July, which was in the nearby building of the NFL headquarters. More than 10,000 J.P. Morgan employees will be working in the headquarters when it fully opens later this year. Once they make it past security. Sounds pretty sweet, actually. They have 60 floors to form function and finance. There's a 19 restaurant, food court, an Irish pub, an art collection, lighting to match workers' circadian rhythms, its own signature scent, and they're planning to renovate other nearby buildings to create an entire multi-block campus as it stresses in-office work for its staff. So you're just going to move in. That's, move in. And if you don't have your eye scanned, you're not getting in.
I was going to say, what do you have to scan?
Yeah.
Did they say?
Yeah, palm, fingerprint, eyes.
That's not the mark of the beast.
Right.
You're not having a chip. It's you. It's your information.
I'm just saying.
He's just saying. He's just saying.
If you want to get into the complex, you want to work for J.P. Morgan, scam.
That's not the mark of the beast.
It's not a chip. It's not a chip.
It will be.
You already
Thank
plus,
you, Pat
and plus, Mr. Gate Guard, you already have all that information given to the government.
Yes, but I don't have a chip inside me.
Neither do these people.
They will.
Yet.
Yeah, they will.
It's about time that this happened. AI companies are paying people to fold laundry in front of robots so they can learn to do household chores. Where have they been? Why has this not been going on already? Robots don't have the internet to learn from, so humans are stepping in. People are getting paid to film chores, like loading dishwashers, to help train humanoids. So that for humans, the money isn't half bad, as long as you're willing to wear a pair of Meta's Ray-Ban glasses to record yourself doing things like folding clothes on the table. And they say they're paying $25 to $50 an hour. They say if the rates can reach $150 an hour for videos of highly technical tasks like handling surgical equipment. So other AI training startups are entering the market right now. So laundry, dishes, house cleaning, let's go. I'm ready for my do-bot. Let's make it happen.
And you said people wearing what?
The Meta's Ray-Ban.
Got it.
That's not the mark of the beast.
It's not. It's just a pair of glasses
with a chip
Meta.
inside.
What are we talking about? So the startups, I mean, there's plenty of companies that...
They need people to train them, huh?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. And you just have to wear the Meta's Ray-Ban glasses.
While you're doing
it.
Okay.
That's not the mark of the beast. It's where you play that.
That's not the mark of the beast.
Okay. If you're not a subscriber to Blaze TV, now's a good time to become one. Go to blazetv.com/Pat. Save $20 off an annual subscription. Subscribe today, blazetv.com/Pat.
And you know, we're in a moment where lies spread really quickly. Truth feels costly, but for Linda, the cost of silence could have meant the end of her baby's life. When Linda learned she was pregnant, she knew abortion was wrong, but fear almost consumed her and led her to dark places. She didn't know where to turn at that time. Then God led her to a preborn network clinic. There she was met with prayer, compassion, and the truth that pierced through her fear. Linda chose life for her baby. Preborn shines truth into the hearts of mothers deciding between life and death for their child. So that's why truth matters now more than ever. Because when a mother hears the truth, lives are saved. For just $28, you can provide that truth through a free ultrasound. It's your chance to make a difference that echoes into eternity. Will you answer that call? Pick up your phone, dial pound 250, say the keyword baby. That's pound 250, keyword baby, or donate securely at preborn.com/Pat. That's preborn.com/Pat.
Pat Gray Unleashed
continues, and the Tune the Fat Fat 5 continues. Just so you know, we are in the middle of the shutdown, but Trump has told Headset to find some money, and I believe our military is getting paid.
Right.
So, I mean, that's good. I don't know for how long that will be. I don't know where they were hiding the stash of cash, but apparently the military will get paid. There's plenty of other government people that are being laid off and told to hit the bricks during the shutdown, but at least our military members will be getting paid.
Yeah,
as of right now.
I'm told Chris telling me WIC is getting funded through tariffs.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
there you go. Nice. Glad to hear it. And that's not just for military. I mean, there's plenty of people that use those WIC,
Yes,
the WIC
sir.
checks, so that's great.
Yep.
And just a heads up also, if you're planning on going to an orchestra event at the Kennedy Center.
I am too, really soon.
I know you're off this next
soon.
weekend. Is that where you're
Yeah, that's where I'm headed.
You're headed to the orchestra event. Patriotic new change to concerts at the Washington, D.C. Performing Arts Center ahead of the 250th birthday of the United States of America. Every performance of the National Symphony Orchestra at the Kennedy Center throughout the 25-26 season will begin with the national anthem. So be ready for that, and be ready to stand up there at the National Symphony Orchestra plays it. And it's going to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence in America. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Be ready for that. All I want to do is just talk sports, really. So a little sports update. I mean, we have the MLB postseason playoffs still going on. World Series is going to be either the Seattle Mariners or the Toronto Blue Jays for the American League, taking on the LA Dodgers or the Milwaukee Brewers in the National League. Those games are going on right now. Boy, Friday night, this weekend was just nothing but late sports events. I'm looking at the game. I'm doing some stuff online, and I'm like, oh, it's 7-7. The Seattle game, and I'm like, oh, let's go catch the end of it. 7th inning. 15 innings. 15 innings.
Oh, wow.
Never freaking ending.
Wow.
It's kind of like the BYU football game this weekend that I
5 hours.
tuned into. The weather delay, which is another story in and of itself, and then double overtime. They finally, BYU, finally pulled it out. Good for them.
Sure did.
Awesome.
I have to keep reminding myself because it felt like a loss. The whole weekend, I just felt like crap because it felt like they lost, but they didn't.
They did. They won. They pulled
won.
it out.
They won
in the second overtime, 6-0.
Yep,
number 15th in the country,
and it's the Holy War. This weekend.
The Godless Animals
coming
to Provo.
Here we go. Yeah.
Coming to Provo this weekend.
You'll be there, right?
I'll be there.
No, I thought you were going to the
afterwards
Kennedy Center.
I'm going to the Kennedy Center after the game.
Yeah,
not even close by.
So,
dude.
Wow. Okay.
Flying all over the country. Yeah, so yeah, I can't wait. Nobody puts on a football game better than BYU does.
So is it a home game?
We can calm down a little bit.
Go and see.
Well, yeah, because you guys get free ice cream, right?
Free ice cream.
Come on.
Drone shows. You got
because that doesn't happen in any other games.
All of
ever.
these have happened in
any games ever to have that anymore.
I didn't say nobody did it. I just said nobody does it better.
See, now we pissed him off.
Open up your ears and listen to what I'm saying to you.
See, we dare cross the BYU line on that one.
Yep.
Free ice cream, though.
I heard what you said.
Okay,
Jeffy,
good.
That doesn't
what
make
you
it
got?
true. I see the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Yeah, they got a weird number
win.
next to their name now. I don't know what that's all about.
Ranked 25th in the country. They make the top 25 poll like that.
Is that like
Mizzou
the first
lost.
time?
No, first time in a long time, but it's good for them. I mean,
don't worry about
how
long it's been. You know,
it's 5-1.
I'm just curious.
They keep winning.
Yes, sir.
Mizzou's 5-1. They lost to Alabama this weekend. I thought for sure we were going to win that game, but no. Still ranked 16th, though, so I'm looking forward to that. I said I was sitting in my lounger, and the screen comes up and it shows Penn State losing to Northwestern yesterday.
I know.
Or Saturday. And I was like, I mean, and no one's in the room with me, and I'm like, Penn State lost again? I couldn't believe it. And people start coming down because I'm screaming, and I'm like, Penn State lost again. James Franklin's going to have to call realestateagentsitrust.com. That's what I said at the time.
You were correct.
And the next day, goodbye. Have a nice day. 3 in a row for Penn State.
I will.
3 in a row. Now, it's a pretty good gig.
Yeah.
Pretty good gig for James. According to this report, he's going to make about $20,000 a day for the next 6 years for his contract.
They got to pay him off for 6 years.
Well, they owe him a lot of money, like $15 a minute.
Oh, how much is it though overall?
$13 an hour.
So how much is it?
What is that? Like $50 million?
$50 million?
So
I think that's right.
So the Nebraska
not bad, not bad at all.
Message boards are in a panic because apparently that night after the firing, there was a plane tracked from College Station, Pennsylvania to Nebraska, and people were saying, Matt Rule is a Penn State alum. Shut up.
Oh.
That's the Nebraska coach.
Oh, wow.
Shut up.
Wow, that might
What
happen.
are they paying him?
A lot? I don't know.
A lot, but so what?
I don't want to hear about
That
any more
might
planes
happen.
being tracked from Penn State to Nebraska.
There's all kinds of college football coaches that got fired this weekend, though. There's plenty of jobs open. They fired a number of them. So, I mean, holy cow. I didn't think about Matt going to Penn State, though. That was a
Then
good
don't
get.
think about it.
Interesting.
That'd be fun. Because James Franklin's
$8.5
done a
million
pretty good
for Matt
job
Rule.
for Penn State. I mean, he's won a lot of games for them.
He brought him back.
The big games he couldn't win.
Right.
The big ones he couldn't win, which is a problem.
But at least he got to big games. They weren't even doing that before him.
I know.
They were on a downward spiral.
Yes, they were.
Spiral for a while.
Yes, they were.
When they had that whole controversy,
the whole debacle,
and then Paterno died,
yes.
and all of that stuff happened, and they were not doing well. Franklin brought them back.
He did.
At least they had big games.
He did. I know.
They were ranked second in the country, which makes this even worse, losing
absolutely.
3 straight.
They had all kind. They dumped a ton of money into Penn State football. I mean, this year was the year. So you see, if I'm just a donor, let's say I gave a couple $1 million. And I look up at my television screen and I say, Penn State lost again?
Yeah.
To Northwestern? I'm like, what? I pull
that
my
$2 million you had donated.
I want it back.
Was just what?
I want it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want it right now. So,
do you see how much Texas Tech spent in NIL money? They say $28 million this
good for
year
them
on this team alone.
Yeah, good for them.
It's the second most. I don't know who. They said during the game it was the second most in the country, and they didn't say who's number one. Have you heard?
No.
Who spent the most
in
NIL?
Not, but probably, I would guess Miami or Penn State.
Miami might. That's a good guess.
Might be Miami.
Yeah.
Texas.
Wow. Texas
was number 1.
Texas Tech number 2.
That's what this
Texas A&M's probably number 3. All that oil money being poured into these
Texas
football teams.
beat Oklahoma.
Yeah,
very
they did.
handily.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Was it 23-6?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they manhandled Oklahoma, man.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't expect to see that, but I'm glad.
Their quarterback's got a broken hand, and he still played. He's got a broken thumb
I
right
know,
there.
I saw this little
and
thing.
he had surgery on it 17 days ago.
Yeah. Wow.
They shouldn't have played him. I don't think he should have played.
Yeah, he wasn't ready.
Yeah. I mean, that had to hurt. On the melting tundra of the football field in Dallas.
The
Cotton Bowl, that's where it was played. The Warriors took to the field. What's his name? Mateer. John Mateer. With a broken thumb and surgery just 17 days ago.
And still
under sunny
lost.
skies and 92-degree heat.
I can't take this weather. This weather sucks.
It does.
I hate it so much.
I kept saying how great and how mild the summer was. We're paying for it now.
We are paying
here
for it
in
now.
the fall.
And I will say the chemtrails are back. So it's good. I thought.
I
thought the shutdown was over yesterday.
I didn't see
we had
anything.
the big.
What are you
We
talking
had the big
about?
X spot over my house yesterday.
Oh,
man.
no.
I know.
Boy.
I know.
Because they're targeting you. That's why. They're going after you.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
With a few tweets. Southern Boomer tweets, man, what's with all this negativity on Chris? You guys are being a bit hard on Chris. He was a gate guard. He could have shot you. Damn.
That is true. I think it's because you guys missed me on Friday.
That's what it is. We have to make up for
that
lost time on Friday.
Oh, that Friday hate to just moving on to Monday.
He's got jokes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Sarah Barra, as someone from KC, that hair museum was the best thing about Methapendence. Independence, Missouri. Is that is that a hot spot for meth?
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're the Missouri expert. You're the Missouri fan.
And the meth expert.
And the meth
What
expert.
do you mean? Why are we looking at you?
I mean, there are plenty of places around this country that have issues with meth pendants.
Yeah? Okay. All right. So you're saying that's not a thing that you
I did
know
not
of.
say that.
Okay.
I did not say that.
All right. Snake Plissken is right. Okay. The last time Nebraska was ranked was 7 years ago.
Actually, that's not that far off. They were ranked. I just looked this up. I'd forgotten this for like 5 minutes last year. They got up to number 23.
Last year?
Yeah. And then and before that, it was 2016.
Wow. Yeah. All right. Well, BYU and Nebraska play this weekend in basketball. Little exhibition thing going on.
Oh, yeah, you
in
follow
Lincoln.
basketball. Yeah, you follow basketball.
I do. Of course I follow basketball.
I actually
follow
saw
college
a
basketball.
pickup truck with a Nebraska plate on it yesterday in my neck of the woods, and I thought, couldn't wait to get out of there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hot
Okay.
take.
No,
I've been looking for. I told you guys that Israeli parliament member was going crazy, and I didn't know what happened. Could not find the video, but Getty was there.
Oh, wow.
And he captured the picture, and it's a sheet of paper with the words "Recognize Palestine."
Jeez. And then he started yelling
And
it?
he started yelling it, yes. Well, that's what I'm...
Wow.
How about when Palestine recognizes Israel, we'll think about it.
There you go.
We'll think about talking.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I mean, first you recognize Israel and their right to exist, and then we'll have a little discussion. Okay?
And I just learned over the weekend that new
English?
documentary, documentary by Dinesh D'Souza, that Hamas is in our Bible, Pat. Did you know that?
What? I did not know
Did you
that.
know Hamas is in our
Hamas?
Bible? Yes, Hamas.
Okay. Really?
Yes. And
I
the
missed
word
that in my morning
Hamas.
studies, I'll tell you that.
Well, if it's not in your Bible, it just means you have to translate it correctly.
Hamas, is
in the Bible.
In the Bible.
Yep.
Okay, I've asked AI. Here's the Google AI.
Okay.
The terrorist organization Hamas is not mentioned in the Bible.
Oh.
But the Hebrew word Hamas, spelled exactly the same way, by the way,
you.
which means violence, appears many times. According to AI, this is a coincidence of language. No, it's not.
Time to correct AI.
No, it is not. And there is no direct connection between the ancient biblical word and the modern political group. Well, except for violence.
Yeah, I think pretty...
The Hebrew word Hamas is found in the Old Testament and is most often translated as violence, but it can also be interpreted to mean, get this, so violence is
violence,
one. Cruelty, injustice, wrong, or oppression.
Yeah, so
seems pretty fitting. Seems pretty
So it just
reasonable.
depends what Greek you're talking to, and that Greek will tell you how he feels about Hamas.
That's awesome. One of the first and most prominent uses in Genesis is in Genesis 6:11, which describes why God brought the flood upon the earth. The earth was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. Hamas.
The earth was
Okay.
filled. The earth
All
was
right.
filled with Hamas.
Was filled with Hamas.
And then the other thing that I learned from that documentary of Dinesh D'Souza is that the colors of the Palestinian flag are black, white, green, and red.
Yeah.
Which is also the colors of the four horsemen in the Bible: white horse, red horse, black horse, green horse.
That's interesting.
Okay, that is.
That is
I
interesting.
didn't. I guess I didn't ever realize really, but the flag has the red stripe along the top and the bottom, and that represents river to the sea. I don't know that I actually knew that. But
Wow.
But that's what I heard. I
But
mean, it certainly makes
recognize,
sense. But
recognize Palestine.
Yes,
though.
recognize.
Okay, don't worry about that river to the sea thing.
Thank you. Thank you. I
That
was
just
just
means
gonna
we
say-
wipe you off the face of the earth.
Can we
Don't
go-
worry about
That's
that.
all.
Let's go back to original point. Let's recognize Palestine.
You guys are so sensitive about being wiped off the face of the earth. Grow up. Just realize that's what we were going to do to
Yes,
you,
thank
okay?
you.
And
We-
the sooner
we-
you realize that, the better off you're going to be.
We only mean it.
Yeah, that's
We
all.
only mean it,
We only
yes.
say it because it's true. We want to do that to you, so don't worry about it. Jeez. In Arabic, it's worth noting the word Hamas, and this is why you would name your organization after it.
Okay.
In Arabic, it means zeal, strength, or bravery. Interesting.
Huh.
Okay. So, I don't know. You be the judge.
I'll talk to the Greek first.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to the Greeks.
Yeah, talk to the
We'll
Greeks.
see what they have to say about it. That is interesting, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And by the way, if you missed it, the 20 living hostages have been released
Yes.
by Hamas, and they're back in Israel now. So they only had to agree to release 2,000 Palestinian prisoners.
I was just going to
to
ask
get
you,
that
Pat,
deal
what
done.
was the ratio of...
Is it just 2,000 to 20? So
2,000 to 20.
see if we reduce that to 10.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm so thankful that they're released. And it's about freaking time.
Yeah.
But that.
But
whole
it's
2,000
ridiculous.
stop.
Yeah.
And they're also supposed to return the dead hostages as well.
They are. Yeah, the remains for the families so they can have closure. Keith mentioned earlier, I didn't realize this, all the hostages that were still alive are men.
Yeah.
No children, no women. All gone. I mean, it's despicable what happened.
I heard that
despicable.
All of the hostages were being taken care of, and Hamas was making sure they were
fed.
Well, that's what they kept saying, wasn't it?
Yeah, all the ones we have over here.
And that rape accusation is just outrageous. Is it? They don't say it's not true. They just call it outrageous.
Right. It's outrageous.
So, yeah. Which, by the way, the other hostages who've been released have said almost to a person that that's what's going on. That the rape and sexual assault on these hostages, on the females, was just atrocious. And, in fact, some of the males as well. Just really horrific. And 2 years. It's been going on for 2 years now. So sad. But it's finally over. Peace is hopefully settling in, and we'll see if it's going to be a lasting peace or not. I mean, this conflict's been going on a while.
A long time. And the recovery for these prisoners, man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, do you ever recover from something like that?
Yeah,
I doubt it.
No.
Not entirely.
Trump invited Bibi to come to Egypt, and Bibi said, no, thank you. Too close to the holidays.
Oh, really?
So Trump is going to be solo going to Egypt.
He asked him to go to... that's interesting. Because
the official... Okay, because I got the email from the White House.
Yeah.
The official statement was, it's too close for a Jewish holiday.
To what? Is it...
I have no idea, Pat. There's so many of them.
I know. There are a lot.
And to Jeffy's point about the recovery, which I can't imagine is even possible, there's also, in anything that this horrific happens, there's always human debris that we never think about beyond just the immediate individuals. Jeffy was talking about one of the individuals, his girlfriend.
His girlfriend was murdered on October 7th, and he was with her and struggled, and survived, and then he just took his own life.
Oh no!
So there's always repercussions
he
when
couldn't
something
take it
this
anymore.
tragic happens. There's stuff that we barely hear of,
and it's not followed up on.
Yes.
So
these families, man, it's just
tragic.
It sure is.
Meanwhile, back here in America, the left wants you to know that there is no Antifa. Okay, I don't know why you keep screaming about this Antifa group, because it doesn't even exist. Are you stupid? Where are you getting that? You're thinking just because these are the people out in the streets causing all the trouble that we've seen in America the last 5 years. So what? That's not a real group. They're not out there. What do you mean? Kimmel's not alone in suggesting here's Kimmel talking about the fact that there's no Antifa.
You understand?
These become more juicy
This
than
is
ever,
an
too, by the way.
entirely imaginary organization. There is not an Antifa.
It's
This is no
imaginary.
different than if they announced they rounded up a dozen Decepticons. Chupacabra, everyone. And then it was Trump's turn to ratchet up the rhetoric with fiery images conjured from no one has any idea where.
Really?
What?
You watch something like that and you think,
what is the matter
Johnny
with
Carson
you?
would have never.
No. Oh my
ever
gosh.
even. Do these people
My gosh.
understand what gift they've inherited?
Hundreds
with
of
their
people
slots?
work on that show. That's what they got.
I know. Not one of them knows or could tell this dumbass that, hey, there's pretty strong evidence of Antifa. We see them every night in Portland, for one place, but all over the country. I mean, Antifa is all over the place. He's not alone, suggesting there's been a memo that went out or something. Something has happened because they're all on this kick now. Check this out.
There's no Antifa. This is an entirely imaginary organization. There is not an Antifa.
Like, I don't even know what Antifa is. There is no group.
It's not even like far-right groups like the Proud Boys and Oath Keepers. Compared to right-wing extremists, Antifa-linked violence is rare and limited.
It isn't an organization. It is a in many ways, mythology.
It's not like the Proud Boys or the Oath Keepers, sort of defined terrorist organizations with leadership that leads violence.
It's not a highly organized movement. It's a moniker. It's not a unified group like the Proud Boys are.
Things like Antifa are things that are thought up.
It's all in this guise of going after Antifa, which is nothing. There's no organization called Antifa.
Nobody's a member of Antifa because it doesn't exist. They are just declaring into existence something that doesn't exist.
There is no Antifa organization, so maybe that's good for social media, but it really is non-existent.
They exist on the internet in chat rooms and in 4chan and Discord and places like that where they run discussion boards, trade tactics, documents, things like that. But none of them are called Antifa.
No, okay, all right. So they don't exist.
Have you seen an Antifa corporate headquarters?
They don't have one like Proud Boys does. Proud Boys has that 80-story tower in downtown. Is it Baltimore?
Yeah, it's Baltimore. Yeah, because that's where they caught the guy.
That's their world headquarters.
They
but
were in the hotel there.
They've also got a lot of branch offices all over the country. Oath Keepers, QAnon. These are organizations with millions of people
Not
in
Antifa,
them.
though.
Million. But Antifa?
No.
What? Who?
I mean, they write books. There's the Anti-Fascist Handbook.
No, that doesn't exist.
No, that's what I'm trying to...
Who wrote that?
Nobody.
Donald Trump?
There's a guy that I think is doing his best to avoid any kind of prosecution under these new definitions that the Trump administration has come up with. Can't think of his name, but I don't know. Let's see. So, book author. Yeah, there it is. Mark Bray.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean,
wrote the Antifa book?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, he wrote this in 2017.
Yeah, but that's not like the Proud Boys. They've got a whole volume.
Yeah.
They've got like 17 volumes of handbooks. Yeah. And
I keep them right next to my Hardy Boys collection.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Proud
interesting.
Boys.
That's a heavy bookshelf. I
Yeah.
hope you didn't put them all on the same shelf.
No,
check
there's
this
too
out.
many of
That's
them.
too many.
There's too many.
Yeah.
Check this out. Rutgers professor, this is Mark Bray, the guy who wrote that book.
Okay.
Flees the U.S. for Spain. Yeah.
Yeah, get out.
But why did he flee? There's no such thing as Antifa.
I think he doesn't want to be prosecuted under these new definitions.
But there's no Antifa.
But there's no Antifa. How could you prosecute something that's not there?
Thank you.
Non-existent.
Not like the Proud Boys. I mean...
Or Oath Keepers.
You walk out the door and you're going to run into a chapter of the Proud Boys. You can't avoid them. You can't avoid them.
Wait a minute. In 2017, CNN published an in-depth article titled "Unmasking the Leftist Antifa Movement."
No, they didn't.
That was 2017.
Dude, you're embarrassing yourself.
Vox has
no, they didn't.
talked about it.
No, they didn't.
PBS has gone out.
He is embarrassing himself, isn't he?
And by the way, we figured already that at 2017, that was 4.
That was 4.
So,
yeah. So.
Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on. Let's see.
Are you still
in
talking
2021?
Still talking about it.
The Biden administration, as part of their domestic terrorism strategy.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Basically, the White House under Biden indicated the official recognition for Antifa as part of their discussion of domestic terrorism. I mean,
Biden did?
The Biden White House.
Oh, wow.
Are you still talking about?
Antifa?
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
I still maintain they're not like Oath Keepers, though, or Proud Boys with their world headquarters.
QAnon?
Yeah, listen to this.
They don't even exist.
In 2017, Rutgers professor Mark Bray, a left-leaning academic, published Antifa, the Anti-Fascist Handbook, a sympathetic account that details Antifa's history and affinity groups, explicitly affirming its existence as a movement. The guy who literally wrote the book on Antifa talks about Antifa
as an organization,
existing as a movement and organization. Yes.
How about that?
Are you still talking about
Antifa? Yep. Yeah. All right.
It's always academia.
Again, we're all embarrassing ourselves right now.
Yes, you guys are. Because Proud Boys, QAnon,
We have
and
no
Oath
shame.
Keepers are the problem
Those
in
are
America.
the ones. Yeah. Especially QAnon, man.
Yes. With the
Those
stupid
guys.
green frog memes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. They're
Pepe
everywhere.
the Frog. Yeah. Pepe the Frog.
Those are hilarious.
They are hilarious.
All right. Look, if there's something we can agree on, it's the value of hard work, right? But if you're spending your nights tossing and turning, getting terrible sleep, and then dragging yourself through your day on fumes, there is a better way. That's where Beam's Dream Powder comes in. It's a healthy nighttime blend. It's packed with science-backed ingredients shown to improve your sleep, so you can wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day. It's made with a powerful blend of all natural ingredients, reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, apigenin, and melatonin, and it's designed to help you fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up feeling amazing. Plus, Dream tastes incredible. It really is great. It's only 15 calories. I really love the salted caramel, but there's a whole bunch of different flavors. And again, they're all like 15 calories or less. So it'll fit right into your nighttime routine. Within a week of using Beam's Dream Powder, you'll notice the difference with sharper focus at work and more patience at home. Beam's giving my listeners the ultimate Patriot discount of up to 40% off right now. You can try their best-selling Dream Powder today and save up to 40% for a limited time. With the discount code PAT, you can get their best-selling Dream Powder for just $39. Go to shopbeam.com, use the promo code PAT at checkout. That's shopbeam, shopbeam.com, promo code PAT for 40% off.
Are you still talking about
Antifa?
Yes.
Join the conversation online at Pat Unleashed. Pat Gray will return after this.
Got some tweets here. Bunter Hayden tweets, excuse me, Hamas is not violence. They're just a bunch of guys that go around raping and killing infidels with love and compassion.
Thank you.
So stop with your xenophobia.
Thank you.
It's a good, healthy reminder. Thank you, Bunter. New Bomb Turk, bless AI's little heart. It's still very young and has much to learn.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
AI has a heart?
Let's see. Sweater Yams? Antifa is not an organization. We just have a flag, uniforms, official colors, local chapters, meeting places, email signups, and clear directives for members. Yeah, that doesn't sound like an organization, though. No. Does it? So great. Thor Spirit? So Antifa only exists on Discord. The same Discord where Charlie Kirk's killer planned his assassination?
Yep. Interesting.
Fascinating.
So it looks like Donald Trump has finally finished up his speech at the Knesset.
Yeah,
and,
that was over an hour.
He's now getting on an airplane to go to Egypt. Just the man never stops. Just to be clear,
He's going to meet
working
with
for the American
20
people.
plus world leaders in Egypt.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
He invited Netanyahu, right?
He did,
Yeah.
but Netanyahu said it's
No.
too close to a holiday.
Yeah,
I can't
we
travel.
can't do that. He recognized all his people for doing such a great job. I mean, I saw it was a little disheartening. I mean, he recognized Marco Rubio, and they were laughing, and then he started moving his head around. And what's his chief of staff?
Susie Wiles.
Susie Wiles. Yeah,
She had to
to
jump
back
out.
him off. So
Yeah.
your ears are hitting me, Marco. Get back,
His
man. What are you
ears are not hitting anybody.
Sit over there, man. Holy cow! That one shot of him over there. I don't know what's happening, man, but that needs to be addressed.
No,
that
it doesn't.
needs to be addressed.
Marco's ears stick to his
humongous.
head.
No, they don't.
They're not humongous.
He was
You want to see
flapping.
ears that don't stick to somebody's head? Check out Andrew Siciliano from the NFL Network.
Look at that. Look at Marco's ears there, though.
There's a guy with ears. Okay.
Yeah, but they're not as big as Marco's.
They're
man.
bigger.
They're not. I think Marco's are taller.
They are
Andrew's
tall.
Come on.
are wider.
Look at that. Yeah, Marco's going to be, holy cow. That thing.
No, I'm
I
sorry.
mean, I'm giving you the NFL Network guy, but Marco, I'm not taking it back, Marco. I'm not doing it.
I mean, I love Andrew,
Marco Rubio.
I love Andrew Siciliano, but how did he walk into the managerial staff
At the ESPN?
at NFL
NFL Network.
and
NFL,
say, "Yeah, I want an on-air position," and they're like,
No.
"You gotta do some surgery on those ears first."
Wait, one goes up and one goes out. Also, I'm
Yeah.
noticing.
Yeah.
I love the guy. But,
I do too.
Yeah, I mean,
he's great.
He saves money on airfare. He's just
That's why he got hired.
Maybe Marco's saving some cash for the U.S.
Yes,
too.
that's why they got hired.
But when you're talking to ears, you got to go there, not Marco Rubio.
I disagree.
Those
You got to
are
go
just
both.
normal ears.
You got to go both.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right.
Just put some pair of headphones for like 6 months. Dial them back.
All right. So if you wear headphones for 6 months straight, you sleep on them.
Yeah.
It'll push the ears back down.
Yeah.
Ears like a baseball glove. That's all.
It's like a baseball glove.
Put them under the mattress.
Yeah.
Maybe you sleep under your
Roll
mattress.
them up. Yeah, you're good to go.
You get yourself wedged between the box spring and the mattress.
Okay.
And it'll push
fix
your
it
ears
up.
back.
It'll fix it up.
That's
down.
wow. I mean, the things you learn on this show, and you're
Right?
welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're not going to hear about that on Glenn today.
No way.
So
Definitely
don't even
not
try.
on Glenn.
That's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. All right. So Joe Biden has some prostate cancer treatment going on, right? It's escalated.
Yeah,
That's
the
what they-
radiation stuff. Yeah, that's kicked in here.
Yeah. But that we just found out about that 4 months ago, 5 months ago, just recently. I mean, just happened to hear about that. That hasn't been an ongoing thing at all. It just popped up one day, which is how that works, I'm pretty sure. But Kamala Harris talked about his cancer.
I want to get to some news that just came out today with President Biden. His spokesperson said that he is going to now start doing radiation for his prostate cancer. Have you talked to him about it?
I called him earlier.
I called him. No.
I have not talked to him. I just left him a message after I heard the news.
So he sent you the voicemail.
Otherwise, on the event, at the event.
Hey, we were at the
I think Joe Biden is a fighter, and that is what I told him and left him a message. He's a fighter.
He's a fighter.
And
you're a fighter.
He's going to fight this.
He's going to fight
And we're going to hold him up and pray for his recovery.
Yeah,
and
we
for
are.
His strength.
We're
and
not
for
going to
his family.
celebrate his cancer.
You write about him a lot in the book. Have you talked to him about the book?
Yes.
Yeah. What did he say?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, come on. It's just.
I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, right.
There's not a chance
Matter of fact,
he's
thank you
talked
so
to
much
him.
for coming.
Wow.
You're welcome.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Oh no, I disagree. I bet they have talked about the book. I bet he's called in.
Oh, he was
Pitched
pissed
her
about
out.
that. You know he was pissed.
Yeah.
And Jill had to be really
That's probably
pissed
who
about it.
called.
That's why you get the voicemail. There's no way Jill's picking up that call from her.
There's no way they're talking to her anymore.
Yeah, no way.
That's just not happening. I swear that's the guy from Key and Peele, though.
It's not.
It sure looks like him.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
No. Welcome. Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393.
I noticed you looked a little perplexed as to why that particular person would be interviewing the Vice President of the United States.
In fact, I
clip that we
was
played
a tad
just
perplexed.
before the break.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is
It's the guy from Key and Peele. That's
It is
Jordan
not.
Peele.
It is not him.
Oh.
It is.
It's absolutely. Look at that. That's Jordan Peele right there.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
it's very funny.
Eugene Anthony
very funny.
Daniels Stevens II
Yeah, stick the comment.
is his name.
It's
okay?
who? Eugene
Anthony Stevens II.
II, the second.
He is a former.
So this is the sequel.
Yes, this is a sequel
to the original
to the
Eugene Anthony
Daniels
Stevens. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He formerly a writer for Politico. He's full-time senior Washington correspondent for MSNBC.
Okay.
And he is also the president of the White House Correspondents Association.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is not.
Yeah. We
Is
actually
he
mentioned
really?
this before.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
So
He's good.
He's real
should
good.
be no confusion as
So
to why
Peele
he's
has
interviewing the
moving
Vice
up in the
President.
world.
No,
of the
look, he
United
looks. It's perfectly legitimate and reasonable and stuff.
This is the guy that likes to.
I'm telling you, that is Jordan Peele. If
That's
you were
Jordan
to
Peele,
put them
yes.
side by side, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Look at that. That is Jordan Peele in one of their skits. Come on.
Listen, they don't look alike to me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. It's not that all black men look alike. That's not the thing. There are white people who look like each other. There are black people who look like each other.
Thank you. Thank you.
Boy, that guy, I don't know who sucks more, the MSNBC guy at his job or the former vice president at her. Well, we know she sucks.
She wins the prize.
We've heard stories of
she
that.
wins
Thank you.
the prize.
Let's not be that first frog.
I mean, she's just terrible.
Oh, yeah.
She's just terrible.
Yeah. And it's
I
fun.
love Venn diagrams. I love Venn diagrams. You know the three circles? I love
You know the
Venn
three
diagrams.
circles?
Just cracking up, right?
Ugh. The worst. The worst. And she keeps spitting out that lie.
I know.
That her election with Trump was the closest in this century. No.
There was a clip Hillary
it was
showed
not.
up at one of her book events, not live. She was just on a video call. It was just terrible. Two terrible females yakking. Terrible.
It is terrible.
Yeah, it is
It
terrible.
really is.
It's just terrible.
And the relationship between her and Biden has to be destroyed.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
It's
She
over.
destroyed that in the
I mean,
book.
it was fake to begin with. Remember, she couldn't stand him before he picked her for vice president.
Well, she called him
out
a
at the
racist.
debate. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it, Joe. I'll never forget her in the park. I just wanted to barf thinking about it now. We did it, Joe. Ugh.
Well,
It's such a relief they're not in.
Oh,
we
there's-
escaped
oh
that
my
timeline,
gosh.
thankfully.
Yeah. Ugh. There's some alternate universe where that is the timeline.
Oh, man.
And I feel real bad for those people. But you should have been in our timeline. Okay? Should have been in this
Should have been
universe.
in the, yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
No, I'm not coming over to see you.
Nope. I don't even want to visit. I don't even want to know about you, in fact. So let's just get that out of our heads. You know that they believe there's a lot of scientists that believe there are parallel universes.
Oh, yeah.
You know that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
it's a real thing.
Yes.
It's not like just the multiverse from Marvel.
Yeah.
It's a real thing with actual scientists.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in a simulation.
It's amazing. And they keep saying that.
Simulation.
That's
Yeah.
definitely more.
We're in
more
a
people
matrix.
are
The
saying
Matrix.
We talk about the simulation.
I read one of them said that there's something like a 70% chance we're in the Matrix.
Wow.
Okay.
Like, oh, come on.
So
All right.
I'm a battery right now.
Yeah.
No, really.
You okay?
I don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know.
right
What are you
there.
doing?
You don't
Simulation,
understand.
dude.
What are
Those
you
of us
doing?
who weren't in your drug culture don't
Yeah, what are you
understand that
doing?
reference.
What is that?
Getting high.
What was that? You
I don't
okay?
know. I don't know what it was, Chris. I don't even know. So
Sorry, Jeffy. I feel your pain. Chris wasn't gonna play the sound effect for you, so you had to create it on the fly.
No, he wasn't going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right, fine.
because he didn't know what you were doing.
I was not
He didn't understand the weird reference there. So
poor Jeffy doesn't have the ability to talk to the other room the way some of us do.
right.
No,
right.
I don't.
We need to get him that ability sometime because that would be really fun for you, Chris. I bet that would be. Wouldn't you? You'd be a joy in Chris's ear if you could do that. That'd be great.
I'm glad that he finally worked a way that he could talk to me.
Did he?
Boy, it's been fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, is that right? You can hear Chris
I
talk
didn't
to
know.
him?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, I didn't either.
I was
okay.
real happy that they worked on that.
Oh, no wonder he's not in my ear as often now. He's bugging you.
Yeah, that's
okay.
great.
Okay.
See, because the thing is, when Chris is in our ear, we can't hear anything else that's going on.
Exactly.
So it completely takes over.
That's why I only have
hearing.
one.
Yeah, that's smart. All right, so there it is. There's a little token one for you.
Dude, we're in a simulation.
Dude, here.
So we got there. We got there.
Thank you.
I will say this: someone deleted it from the wall, so I had to go find it again.
Oh, boy.
I guess.
That was pertinent. Thank you.
So Don Lemon in Chicago. Isn't that where he lives? I think Don Lemon's
So the thing
always
about
in
this
Chicago,
clip
right?
is that Don
sometimes
Lemon
it's
likes to
New
go out
York.
on the streets and talk to people and post on social media. But the thing he's not
The man of the
understanding, he doesn't understand. You don't have to post everything. Like you laughing hysterically about people drawing donkeys. What was the thing? Remember, like it
Oh,
was
yeah.
like weird.
The blue dot. No, he was showing them.
Got it.
Yeah.
But he does all of these stupid videos. You don't have to post all your stupid videos, man. And he just gets his ass kicked here.
Okay, crossing the border illegally is not a crime?
No, it's not a criminal act. It's a misdemeanor.
So why are they being sent back and saying that they're breaking the law?
That's the point.
Okay, as somebody that actually...
We don't know if they're breaking the law because they won't tell. There's no due process. Where's the evidence? That's the whole point. And if they are breaking the law, most people will say, okay, then they need to go if they're criminals. But if they're not, why are they being rounded up and sent out? Especially when he promised to deport
because they're here
the
illegally,
criminals.
stupid.
And now he's not doing that.
Yeah, I don't think we're going... Misdemeanor is not a crime. Yeah. So misdemeanor is not
it's
a crime?
It's not a criminal act, no. If you get charged with a misdemeanor, that's not a criminal
why
act.
get charged at all then?
Yes,
if it's not a criminal act.
Because we have different levels of crime. Everything is not the same.
So it is crime.
We have different levels of. No, I shouldn't say crime, but it's not. It's not. It's not a crime. You're not breaking the law.
Geez.
I mean, you are breaking the law, but it's not a criminal act. No, you're not breaking the law.
Pause it for a sec. He's confused himself now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Got the whole thing confused.
Yeah, this is great. This is awesome. He thinks that because he's talking to a black woman in Chicago, she's going to be on his side. That's the kind of idiot he is, because he's not exposed to anything but his own little world where he hates Donald Trump and everything Trump does. He's not aware of the fact, I'll bet you, that so many of these Chicago residents are fed up to hear with all of this nonsense.
Yes.
Yeah. They don't want illegal aliens taking their jobs. They don't want them in our country.
Taking their welfare.
Yeah. If they come here legally, that's a completely different thing, and we're all about that. But they don't want people here illegally. And he doesn't get that. I'll let him go.
Act.
So it's breaking the law.
No, you're not breaking the law.
The misdemeanor is not breaking the law.
No.
If you're speeding, drinking, get pulled over.
Oh, and it's even more so because
that's
she's
not
Hispanic.
a criminal act. Well,
Not
no,
black.
if you're speeding is a misdemeanor.
It's a misdemeanor.
Right.
Okay. Well, if you want to qualify that, we're doing semantics. But what I'm saying, but what I'm trying to tell you is everything is not the same. It's all not one thing.
But is it the law?
Man.
What is it? The law that what?
Is it a law to come over legally?
Yes.
Is there a law?
Yes.
There are rules that processes that you should follow.
There's
Yeah, so you're
laws.
breaking rules. You're breaking the rules, but you're not necessarily breaking a law.
So what happens?
He doesn't know.
Then you suffer the consequences. But the consequences should not. Look, no one is saying no one should suffer the consequences. You guys are getting things mixed up.
No, you are. Don, you've lost.
Man, I'm going to have to put an appendage, or whatever you want to call
Addendum.
it. Yeah, whatever, something, an appendix on my. Just because someone puts a microphone in front of you, you don't have to speak. Mm-hmm. Just because you have a microphone, doesn't mean you have to speak.
Doesn't mean you need to go out on the street.
No doubt, man.
And then post it after you get your anus kicked.
I love how he's like, misdemeanors, that's not a crime. They're punishable by fines, jail time, probation, a combination of these penalties. Yeah, we're pulled over because we're breaking the law.
Right.
By speeding.
Yeah.
This guy.
Well, he's trying to say that it's a rule, not a law. When it is a law. Not a rule. It's a law.
He is so bad.
You're breaking the law, stupid. But he's trying so desperately to make it okay for people to come here illegally.
But you guys are right. At the middle, he lost it.
Yeah. He did.
He had
lost
it, and then he completely lost it.
Yeah. Yep. It's the whole liberals can't defend themselves thing. That's why he should never be out there doing this, because he's not right. And so when you're wrong, you can't defend your position. And you get your anus kicked sideways like he just did there. It's so great.
That's why we love Jeffy. When he says something, we just push a little, he collapses.
Exactly. Right. Every time. Every time. It's beautiful.
It's not my fault you didn't play
thing.
the bong sound effect. Relax.
All right. When you're buying or selling a home, it's a huge deal in your life. And you want somebody by your side who treats it that way, right? You don't want just some part-time person who doesn't really care about whether, you move or not. You want somebody who understands. This is a big deal. And you want to get the most money for your home and the most home for your money when you're buying. And so if you're relocating, this is a really big move in your life. And you want to go to the right neighborhood. You want to be in the right school district. You want to be where, I don't know, who knows what kinds of things you're looking for in your life. But when you tell an agent from Real Estate Agents I Trust, then they will help you find that perfect place for you. Real Estate Agents I Trust. Glenn's team carefully vets all of these agents, and there's something like 1,500 across the country. If we couldn't find a really good one in your area, we just don't have one there. But again, there's a whole bunch of them, and they're there for you, and they know how important this is in your life. It'll save you time, it'll reduce your risk, and it'll put real expertise in your corner from day one.
Let's say if you're a college football coach and you just got fired, and you're looking for another place to live, you may reach out to try to find a house somewhere. Let's say if you're a college football coach in
Lincoln,
a city,
Nebraska.
If you're a football coach in another city and you want to move to a team that needs a coach.
Oh, maybe you want to move to what is it? College Station, State College.
Yeah, Happy Valley. Go
Yeah.
from someplace. I don't know, like Lincoln, Nebraska.
No, it's a fun hypothetical you got
State
there.
College,
Pennsylvania.
Where you got a bigger stadium and better recruits and things. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a hold of realestateagentsitrust.com.
It's a free service that we provide to you. So, that we can make that happen. Realestateagentsitrust.com.
And now, Pat Gray returns.
Text here from our own Steve Baker, reporter for theblaze.com. He was obviously at the Capitol on January 6th. He texts me, "Why was I put in chains for a misdemeanor?"
Yeah.
I was not breaking the law, right? Right, Don Lemon?
Right.
Good stuff.
Are you still talking about
January 6th? Wow, can't get rid of this thing.
I think we're going to be talking more about January 6th, too, because there are some really interesting aspects that are coming out about that, especially the pipe bomb situation.
Oh, yeah.
With the person who placed it, then removed it, then replaced it. So, really strange.
Yeah, there's a great article from Steve Baker at theblaze.com. You really need to check that out. A lot of new details. A lot of interesting aspects of that case.
Yeah, going into let's say you did go into the Capitol building on January 6th.
Okay.
Is that a misdemeanor or was that a felony? Because I'm pretty sure it was a misdemeanor. And I'm pretty sure people got sentenced to like 20 years in prison for that misdemeanor.
For these rules, different levels.
Yeah, different levels.
You didn't break the
Not
law.
everything's the same.
Yeah, you didn't break the law.
You didn't break the law. You broke a rule. It's really a good safety tip.
Thank you.
Don't. So stupid. All right. So President Trump tweeted out about, or truthed out, whatever he did here. Probably both.
Oh, yeah, and the China tariffs going up to 100%?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That's great.
Yeah, China is...
I don't know if you want to read this whole thing, but
they're playing hardball
right now.
Yeah,
it was a response that needed to come, honestly.
It did. It did, because they're trying to keep their
rare earth
minerals away from us.
And they made it more difficult.
Yeah, they're making countries, so what do you want to use this for exactly?
Yes.
None of your business.
Right.
So I hope that they've already started to backtrack a little bit. So hopefully by November 1st, when this is set to kick in, this extra 100% tariffs on Chinese goods,
it'll be figured out by then.
It'll be figured out because China is they're learning quickly. Don't mess with Trump.
Because of that, he says that beginning effective November 1st, he's going to impose large-scale export controls on virtually every product they make. Wow. And some not even made by them.
I love that.
This affects all countries without exception and was obviously a plan devised by them years ago. It's absolutely unheard of in international trade and a moral disgrace in dealing with other nations. Based on the fact that China has taken this unprecedented position and speaking only for the USA, not other nations who were similarly threatened, starting November 1st, or sooner, depending on any further actions or changes taken by China. United States of America will impose a tariff of 100% on China, over and above any tariff that they are currently paying. Also,
so it's going to be like 140, 150% on a lot of items.
Correct. Yeah.
Also on the 1st, we will impose export controls on any and all critical software. It is impossible to believe that China would have taken such an action, but they have. And the rest is history. Thank you for your attention to this matter. That's great. By the way, China asked for this. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah.
Xi. And I think that's a negotiation tactic right? I think he's negotiating with them right now and showing them, you better not do this. Okay, don't do this because it's going to hurt you too. We're going to impose this massive tariff on your goods. And they make everything.
Yes. And the day's coming where we're going to need less and less from China. With these rare earths and other products as well, because we're moving towards more American-based goods. But we're moving in a direction to have our base taken care of without China.
Yeah,
and
trying to
have a nice day.
Yeah,
when that happens.
When it happens, if it can happen,
I know. It's
going to take a little time. This is a problem because they've been making our stuff for a long time. So we need things like medication to ramp up. We need the American factories to be ramping up production of our own antibiotics.
Yeah,
all of that.
And
kind
on the
of
rare
stuff.
earths, places like northern Minnesota that were stymied by the Biden administration, we need to make sure those permits get cleared so we can start
immediately.
Yeah, it's as important as drilling for our own oil, honestly.
Also, we need to take over Greenland. Right? Because
to be fair,
right?
we already have.
Yeah, we already have. We planted the flag.
We just need to remind them that you belong to us now.
Yeah, exactly.
You want me to send you back to where you were? Unemployed in Greenland?
No.
We got a job for you getting the rare earths out of the ground.
There you go.
Right.
You don't have to be unemployed any longer.
All right, tell me about the Anthony Fauci stuff.
It's very important, very important. So about a week before Donald Trump took office back in 2017, Anthony Fauci gave a speech in which he said this.
If there's one message that I want to leave with you today, based on my experience, and you'll see that in a moment, is that there is no question that there will be a challenge to the coming administration in the arena of infectious diseases, both chronic infectious diseases in the sense of already ongoing disease, and we have certainly a large burden of that. But also there will be a surprise outbreak. There will be a surprise outbreak.
What?
There will be a surprise.
Okay, so there we go. There's Anthony Fauci, obviously telegraphing
Wasn't
something.
a surprise to him, obviously.
No, because he's an evil son of a bitch little troll doctor. But okay, so that was 2017. This was this week right here on PBS.
The transformative, if I might use that word, experience that we've all had now in year 5 of COVID. So the thought that we won't have another pandemic, I think, is naive at best and just not completely unrealistic at worst. So to rephrase your question, I'm convinced that there will be another pandemic, and that's the reason why we have to be perpetually prepared to prevent the terrible impact of a pandemic.
Okay. All right. Just go away.
Yeah.
Go away, you gross human being. I can't believe the guy's still walking among us, quite frankly. So I just for the fun of it here, obviously he's telegraphing yet another outbreak. Hopefully he doesn't have his hands at the controls the way he used to, or any of his minions are still lurking. Hopefully not. So who knows? I hope he's completely wrong. But I just wanted to play this little clip. Just a reminder of Anthony Fauci talking about AIDS in the 1980s.
Starting to see, as we're seeing virtually as the months go by, other groups that can be involved. And seeing it in children is really quite disturbing.
When you say other close contact, give me some examples.
Well, for example, if the close contact of a child is a household contact, perhaps there will be a certain number of cases of individual who are just living with and in close contact with someone with AIDS or at risk of AIDS, who does not necessarily have to have intimate sexual contact or share a needle, but just the ordinary close contact that one sees in.
What year was that?
Oh, 81, I believe, 82.
Okay, it was before we knew that it wasn't spread that way.
Okay,
right?
But the point is, he sucks at being a doctor. He's great at killing. He's great at experimenting on human beings and making their lives a living hell, if not completely taking their lives. So the point is, we've been dealing with this guy for decades and decades and decades. He's
wrong all the time.
He's wrong about everything. He's evil, and I wish he wouldn't even show up on these interviews that PBS did, but we'll see.
Happy that you brought him to the table.
We'll see that if Rand Paul can actually drag him back in front of Congress and maybe get some consequences for this guy, although...
No way.
Yeah. It's looking less and less likely.
I don't know. Will anything come of it? Isn't that the question?
Yeah, that is the question.
The answer is almost always
no.
No. No, nothing will come of it. But saw where another billionaire is suggesting that President Trump send troops into San Francisco this time.
I did see that.
He just suggested it. He's saying it wouldn't be a bad thing. My suggestion is, if they don't want help, if they're fine with the crime in their city, let them marinate in their own violence and filth. Yeah. Just let them enjoy whatever's going on in their crappy cities. If they're happy with the way things are in Chicago and Los Angeles and San Francisco, keep doing it. Keep doing it. But I don't know if he's going to accept that, though.
I don't know. It just bleeds over, which is the problem, right? I mean, we've seen that now for a while, right? And the argument can be made for these these nightmare mayors of these big cities, and if you want to keep voting these people in, go ahead. They have been voted in for years and years, and that's just in their city. But the problem is, it never is just in their city.
Yeah, it spills over.
Always.
Yeah. Speaking of cities where things are going wrong, we've got Mark Sanchez wandering around in Indianapolis now. There's video of him.
Yeah,
is this after being stabbed?
This is way too long for.
He's just wandering around Indianapolis. This was probably before and after the stabbing incident. He was released from the hospispital yesterday. I think,
he was.
The day before,
and we have a clip of that as well.
I don't know if we can air it, but I mean, he was on his way to be booked. The police. He said he thanked everybody at the hospital for taking care of him.
What's he doing looking around this dumpster here? Is he looking? See, the theories are he's because he does his little hand like, "Hey, where's so and so?" So people are like, he's looking to score drugs back there. Other people say he might have been completely had his drink spiked or something, and this is just his erratic behavior afterward. Unfortunately, we don't get the fight or the wind sprints on this video from TMZ. But it is very strange.
It is.
This guy walks by and talks.
Has he been fired officially yet by Fox?
I don't think so.
You know that's coming.
Oh, yeah.
That's coming soon. Huh. What a weird situation that is.
That whole thing is really weird.
We still have overtime coming up. We'll see you then.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.